You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not, think a straight kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
Alright, guys, alright. Let me see here. Is this good? Is this good? Hold on. There we go. I think I'm good. I need more lighting, but other than that, I'm fine. How's everyone doing, guys? How's everyone doing? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Revolving around the Sixers and the game last night against the Chicago Bulls. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. I was just on Twitter and I just found the most interesting thing. The most interesting thing. That is the. Here, we're going to go here. And then we're going to pull this up. There we go. So here we are, guys. I just found this out like 5 seconds ago. Shout out to Michael KB. Shout out to you. But Sixers all-time made 3-point leaders. Allen Iverson 885, Tyrese Maxey 728, and Robert Covington 724. Tyrese Maxey is going to break Allen Iverson's record. He's going to pass that. When though? That I'm not too sure. I don't know when Tyrese Maxey is going to pass Allen Iverson in 3-point shots made, but it's going to be soon. Allen Iverson was mostly a mid-range guy. He was mostly a mid-range and attack the basket. He could shoot the three. Ergo, 885 3-pointers made. Tyrese Maxey, as of right now, before the game tonight against the Cleveland Cavaliers, he had 724 and 28 made threes. Tyrese Maxey's going to pass AI here. He's going to pass AI in a lot of different categories throughout his career. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy to see Tyrese Maxey grow and develop as a player in league. Not defensive. Oh my God. And one of the best offensive players in Sixers history. Break this record, break that record, break this one, break that one. We're seeing this in our own eyes. So, Maxey, when do I think he's going to break it? When is All-Star break? February? If not All-Star break, then later on in the year. It should be broken this year. This is going to be broken this year. And the question is, when? All-Star break for me. That is when I'm going to see him break it. All-Star break. So, let me just retweet this real quick here. Maxey will break Allen Iverson's record by the NBA All-Star break. Book it. So there we go. There's that. Got that out of the way. Now let's add this screen right here. What is up, Arku? How's it going, man? Bulls are a good team. We're going to be talking about the Bulls in a little bit. This team makes me depressed. I hear you, man. I hear you. You know what? Let's take this off. I want to talk about the Chicago Bulls real quick here. So we're going to go from here to... We're going to go to here. Okay. I'm going to move this up a tad. There we go. We're going to keep that there. So let's get into this game, the bulk of this game, right? The Chicago Bulls defeated the Philadelphia 76ers 113-111. The Sixers blew a 24-point lead. What did I say on my live stream last night? I said by the third quarter, the Sixers are going to take their foot off the gas. They're going to run a two-man offense, and that's basically what happened here. They went away from what's been working, with Edgecombe, Maxey leading charge, Kelly Oubre, Quentin Grimes off the bench, hitting threes left and right. They went away from that, and they went to Joel Embiid, who slows down the offense, who stays at the top of the key, just waits there for the ball. He slows the offense down. He's there, standing around, not showing any effort. He's under a minutes restriction. Yes, he can get 20 points in 20 minutes. We've seen it. But think about this, right? Think about this. How many times did he fall in that second half? How many times did Joel Embiid just look awful out there? Just look bad. What is up, Brian? Cowboys fan, what is good, man? Blades Radio, how's it going, bro? How's it going? How you feeling now, man? How you feeling? Kind of worried about you. But, look, Joel Embiid should not have been out there in the beginning. Not at all. You may go live stream, that is cool. That is cool. Joel Embiid should not have been out there. The offense was working. Why not stick to what's working? Yes, you got to change things up left and right. You got to change things. But right now, Joel Embiid is not needed on this team. He's not needed on this team. We got to move on. We need a damn boner to start. What is up, McShreddy? Italian mobsters must have the money on the other side. You say. Blades Radio, not good, but I'm here. Just a flu, I'll be fine. However, it's a wake-up call for the Sixers. Is it really a wake-up call, though? Because it's so predictable that the Sixers do this. They did it all last year. Now they did this before throughout this season. No matter like in first 7 games, the Sixers have taken their foot off the gas in the third quarter. They've been doing this game in, game out. It could be a wake-up call. It could definitely be a wake-up call at some point. But right now, you just can't mess around. You can't. You can't play around when they have a big lead. It's every given time. It's every game. I don't understand it at all. I really don't understand what this team is doing. Are you more mad there's a vote on the tab and on the top of the chat, and there's a vote on the community tab? Who are you more mad at, Joel Embiid or Nick Nurse? Who are you guys more mad at? Embiid was selling in the fourth down the stretch. Joel Embiid was selling throughout the entire second half. Joel Embiid shot 1 for 10 in the second half. Joel Embiid shot 1 for 10 in the second half. Right? He shot 7 for 21. He shot 21 times. And what game should Joel Embiid shoot 21 times? 21 times. Be mad at Embiid, he was trash in the fourth, taking too many bad shots and looking like a rookie sometimes. But do you have to blame Nick Nurse for going through Joel Embiid, right? He tells them where to go, where to play, who to play through. They were going through Maxey and Embiid. Is that where you're like, you got to stick with Edstrom, you got to stick with Oubre, you got to stick with Maxey. We're going to talk about McCain later on, but this is where you got to cut the cord. We're against the Cavs tonight in a couple hours. I'll be live for that after the pick and roll. The Cleveland Cavaliers would eat us alive if we played like this. The Chicago Bulls, I'm going to save that for more in the pick and roll because I got a lot to say about Chicago, but they're not even playing with they don't even have Kobe White. They don't have, what's that guy's name? Zach Collins. They don't even have Zach Collins. They don't even have Kobe White. Josh Giddey's playing like an MVP out there. Buzelis, Blazers guy, is playing really well as of late. Vucevic is looking good. He made a corner three to win the game. Why did everything for the Sixers end in a corner three? Why? And it's always Joel Embiid's guy. It's always Joel Embiid's guy. I said Vucevic is one of the most underrated centers in the league, and he bit us in the ass. I think he played 39 minutes, 35, give or take. It sucked to lose that way, but I have faith Sixers can snap back. So do I. I could definitely see that at some point. Too much talent. McCain needs to get acclimated to the offense, and I feel they will be fine. The thing with, you know what? I'm just going to talk about Jared McCain now. Jared McCain has the mindset to get better, for him to rock the game, for him to shoot, get in his rhythm. He got the mindset. He was playing with the injured thumb. He had the bandage on, Jared McCain. Just keep on shooting, McCain. Jared McCain just keeps shooting. This is who he is. I'm not that worried about Jared McCain at all. I am not. The thing I am worried about, though, is versatile. This team is so versatile, right? Depending on the matchups, you may have to take McCain out and put him in the starting lineup. You may have to take Grimes out of the backup and put him in the starting. This is what happens when you have so many young guys in the backcourt rotation. You got to plug and play. I just hope they don't do that too much. They've been killing it with this court. They've been killing it with this starting five. They've been killing it with Joel Embiid, but yeah, that is just ugly. But we gotta keep on talking about how the Sixers have been looking down the stretch. It's just down the stretch. It's just not right. It's just predictable. This has been predictable for me, and I hate it. I wish they changed stuff up. Am I totally mad about this loss? No. I am not. Because this is a team where you should have zero expectations. You should have no expectations about the Sixers team. They're going to blow teams out. They're going to blow 24-point leads. They're going to go on a hot stretch of win games like 3 or 4 games in a row. They're going to lose 3 or 4 or 5 games in a row. This team is consistent and inconsistent at the same time. So you should not have expectations for this team. I feel like just let them play, watch them because it's a very fun team to watch. This team is so fun to watch that expectations are out the window for me. While you're, excuse me, wait, y'all lost? Yeah, we blew a 24-point lead, and the Bulls came back and won. What is up, Alexander? Flag. Did you watch my new video, Alexander, on the second channel? Embiid forwards. Embiid forced about 7 shots in the fourth. I agree with you. Less Embiid in the fourth, and they probably win. So, yes, Nurse takes some blame also for this. Yeah, to watch this game, right. Hopefully you watch the game tonight against the Cavs. But this is where I have more blame for Nick Nurse. It was a quick one, right? It was just a very quick one, like 5 seconds. I know, it's a YouTube short. This is where I have more blame for Nick Nurse. You can be mad at Joel Embiid all you want. All you want. You can be mad at Joel Embiid for hiking up terrible shots, for him looking lackluster, for him looking so bad, right? You can be mad at Joel Embiid all you want. Joel Embiid is under a 20 minutes restriction, right? So 20 minutes mark hit, he should be on the bench. He should be on the bench. But Nick Nurse kept him out there. Nick Nurse kept him out there throughout the entire most of the fourth. It kept him out there for most of the fourth. So let's go to the box score. I want to see how many minutes Embiid played. Why is Joel Embiid playing 26 minutes? The second highest on his team. Yeah. Okay, the third highest. Grimes played 30. Bona, 22 minutes. Joel Embiid, 26. That is the okay, Maxey 29, 39, 38. It's okay, it's not the second highest, my bad. But he should that doesn't matter. He should not even be out there. You guys want to see something interesting? Look how many rebounds he's averaging. Look at how many rebounds he's averaging here. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I need to go through these and just like delete some. But look how many rebounds he's averaging. The guy is 7'1", 7'2", or 7'3". I met him, so I can tell. 18 points per game is perfect, but the 6 rebounds, 5 to 6 rebounds, not 6, 7, 5, 6. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like Sixers had the scoring drought for 6 minutes in the fourth. Yeah. Embiid can still help the team, but he's never been a closer. Now that we have several closers, get lost Embiid. Go sit on the bench. 5 rebounds. He doesn't play his position right. He's camping at the 3-point line all the time. I'm getting sick and tired of that. I think that's my most frustrating thing with Embiid. There's no hustle, no heart. When he was down on the ground, you guys are gonna after I tell you this, you're gonna be like, Embiid, you okay? Hold on. Embiid sat out the last 5 minutes of the third and came back in the last. Yep. Uh-huh. At that point, he was at the 19 or 20-minute mark. That was his ministry system. So there's this clip of Joel Embiid going around the internet, right? He was down on the ground. The teammates were helping him up, right? And he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Am I still handsome? He was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I still handsome? The fuck? Still handsome? Who cares? You're playing a game here. That is honestly the most disturbing, the most idiotic thing I have ever heard come out of a basketball player's mouth. Am I still handsome? Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. Who cares? You're playing a game. You're playing a game. Who gives a damn? Do you think Allen Iverson would be doing that? Do you think Allen Iverson would be doing that? No. Iverson would not be doing that. Kobe would not be doing that. Michael Jordan would hell not be doing that. They would not be doing that at all. And then Joel Embiid is like, am I still handsome? I gotta find that. Let's see here. Look at this. You can tell by the captions. Am I still handsome? Headshot. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They both said it. They both said it. It was Escobar. Like, they both said it, right? Okay, my bad. So it was Edgecombe. Who cares? My bad. It was Edgecombe. Who cares? I get he's a rookie, but I don't care. Thank you for sending me that. Like, what the hell? I thought it was Embiid saying that. Edgecombe, am I still handsome? What the hell? Apologies. I thought that was Joel Embiid. Blaze, thank you for that. But it was a joke, apparently. I don't care. It's a game. Those words should not be said in a game. I don't care if you were joking or not. You'll be like, are you okay, dude? Yeah, let's go. Is this what this generation is doing now? Is this what this generation is doing now, guys? Am I still handsome? I don't give a damn who said it. That should not even be said at all. If it was Embiid, I would still be mad, but it's going, I don't care. Give me my fantasy points though, but I don't care. What is up, man? What is up? 6 still for Fanny MV. Crazy. Crazy. McKing was actually Oh my god, bruh. Oh, it is you. What is up, man? How's it going? Yeah. Sixers. I'm done with Embiid. I'm done with Embiid. Nick Nurse. PG. Haven't seen him play yet. I'm pretty much done with him. Morey, I don't give a damn anymore. I really don't. Morey's been drafting well. That's the only thing that's saving his job. Daryl Morey's drafting great players. All right, let's share the screen again. Yep. So, ergo, Joel Embiid is averaging 18 points. Like, no. Can they start Wofford now? I feel like they start Wofford at this point. But I get it for the bench and everything. I get it. But, that's neither near nor there, honestly. Grimes did not shoot well at all. He still finished with 10, though. He still finished with 10. But, well, you know what? I want to talk about the last shot. I want to talk about the last play because I actually like this play. I like this play. What is up, DFJ Hoops? What is good, my guy? How's it going? There we go. Hold on. Hit the wrong one. There we go. What is up, man? Yeah, it's a YouTube thing, man. That proves that you're the only one on YouTube that can have that username. That's basically it. But I want to talk about the last play. I know Grimes is wide open, but in my opinion, the final shot should have went to Maxey. Maxey just stood in the backcourt. I like it. Oh, yeah, that's soundboard. No, it's part of StreamYard, dude, actually. It's part of StreamYard. So what you do, DFJ, if you're actually on StreamYard, you go to Media Assets and you scroll down and those are like all the sounds and stuff. You can add them, you can customize them, whatever. It's StreamYard, actually. So, yeah, I like the play for Grimes. I did. I'm going to tell you why. Where the hell? There we go. All right. Here we go. So for Grimes, right? Should it have gone to Maxey? Sure. Sure, 100%. But Grimes is wide open. Grimes is wide open. Take the shot. He was wide open. Take the shot. If you're open, shoot that thing. Grimes just missed. He just missed. Maxey was covered. Pretty much. Tyrese Maxey was pretty much covered from what I saw. And I watched it a couple times. But you just that's all. Yeah. Blaze, I agree. I agree with that, but if you're open, you gotta shoot it. I get it. That was a great sideline out of bounds play. Grimes just missed. I'm okay with that, DFJ. I'm honestly okay with that. Maxey had the hotter hand, so maybe it should have gone to Maxey, but it just like it is what it is, man. It is what it is. If you're open, take it. Maxey was a better player. What you should have done. Hold on. It should have never come to the final shot. It shouldn't have come down to that at all. At all, it shouldn't have come down to that. But it's the same thing every single time when you're blowing the lead or you're not stepping on the gas in the third quarter. When you're not stepping on the gas in the third quarter, the lead goes down, goes down, goes down. And then you're playing the best team in the NBA Eastern Conference at this moment. You're playing the best team in the Eastern Conference. And you just let them crawl right back in. You just let them go. Tip tap, tip tap. Oh, look, we're down by 2. Oh, look, we win. Like, it's been like this for years, honestly, for years. And how we lose? Corner 3. We lost by a corner 3. Who knew? And it's a guy who used to play for us. Vucevic. Who knew? Oh my God, I just can't stand this team sometimes, man. Sometimes. And guys, we're against the Cavs tonight. Make sure you guys tune into the live play-by-play and reaction. We will be live for that. I want to go through the schedule here real quick here. All right, so really quick, guys, we're at a half-hour mark. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Share this out to all the Sixers fans. I'll be live for a majority of the Sixers games. I'll be live tonight. I'll be live Saturday for the Raptors. I'll be live Sunday as the Sixers take on the Pistons. And then the next Celtics game the week after, then the Pistons again, then the Clippers. I think I might be away. I don't know. Then the Raptors again, then the Bucks. So the schedule is only going to get a little bit tougher. It's going to get tougher. We're going to have easy stretches. But look, last night shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. Did they overlook the Bulls? Yeah, the Sixers overlooked the Bulls because in the first half they were hitting every shot. Maxey was hitting shots on his birthday, rather. Happy belated birthday to Tyrese Maxey again. So Maxey was hitting shots. Edstrom was doing his thing. Oubre has been on a hell of a run for the last couple of games. So I am really liking this, man. Hold on. What is this? Give me one. There we go. Look, they definitely overlooked them. They definitely overlooked the Bulls. I hate it when teams play like this. Hate it. And then, guys, if you didn't know, Jared McCain is not playing tonight. Jared McCain is not playing tonight, which makes sense. He played his first game last night. He's still dealing with a hand injury. So, wait, is it actually a hand injury? I thought it was another injury. Give me a second. Come on. Underdog NBA. Come on, where is it? I just saw it, didn't I? Ah, well, he's not playing tonight. Yeah, that's that. Yes, it is. He does that all the time. That's just his thing. Let him be. Let him be. He's just Lumen being Lumen. So I'm trying to find this. Where the hell? Oh, injury recovery. Yep, here it is. Joel Embiid is out too, guys. Joel Embiid is out too. So I'm gonna share this instead. So Joel Embiid is out. Paul George is out. And McCain is out. So there you go, guys. No, it wasn't. It was live too, Lumen. Just stop. So, guys, here you go. No Paul George. No Joel Embiid. No Jared McCain. So this means it looks like a Dem Boner is going to get the starting center tonight. He's going to start at center. And then we're going to have who? We're going to have Maxey, Edstrom, Oubre. Then, no, not Barlow. Who's the Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, Jabari Walker. Then it'll be Jabari Walker at 4 and Boner at 5. Yep. Yeah, and BB out. Yeah, that's right. What is up, Will? Congrats to your Bulls. Congrats. Am I reading this correctly? Sixers shot 28.9% from the field in the second half. It was just like as soon as it started, Arku, I said this in my live stream. I said that the Sixers, it would tell you the difference, right? I said this during the game. I said this in the beginning of the game and at halftime. At halftime with Philly halftime. Shout out to Philly halftime, who was also live for the game last night. I don't know if he's going to be live tonight for the halftime show at Philly halftime. But It's every single game. They start out hot, they fall flat on their face in the third quarter, then they save it and win. But this time, they didn't win. They did not win. So for me, honestly, I am mad on how this game ended, but I don't have any expectations for this team. Guys, let me know. What are your expectations for the Sixers this year? I really want to know your expectations. For me, it's just like, nope. This ring senior signer. But yep. So yeah, give me your expectations for this. Do you have them making the playoffs, the play-in? What are your expectations for the Sixers? For me, I'm just gonna let it ride, man. I'm just gonna let it ride. I did have them winning 35 games this year, but it's like I'm just gonna let it ride. Look, it's just like one of those games, man. One of those games that they should have won, and they didn't. Maxi All Star, rest of the team. Wait, Maxi All Star, rest of the team tanks. Playoffs only because the East sucks. Okay. How does that make any sense? Lumen being Lumen. Lumen being Lumen. Yeah. It is just ridiculous on how they played. 24-point lead. Being in the top of the six is the East. That's fair. What's good, AK? I tried to call you earlier. Um, Congrats to you both. Shout out to you. Giving you your flowers there, even though you probably didn't even watch the game. But yeah, let me share back to this. Let's go talk about the Chicago Bulls as a team here. I want to talk about the Bulls for a second here. The player of the game for the Bulls was Josh Giddey, 29 points, 15 boards, 12 assists, another triple double. This is Josh Giddey's team, guys. This is Josh Giddey's team. Then Vucevic with the big shot at the end of the game. That was his only three. Then he made 1 for 5. Isaac Okoro with the playmaking there, 5 assists. He had 2 steals. He's one of the best young defenders in the league. Boo Zealous, that's an athletic freak that had 10 boards, 10 points, 5 boards. And then Trey Jones, he's so underrated, guys. If you guys haven't seen Trey Jones play, go look up highlights. In my opinion, he's better off the bench. So once Kobe White comes back, Trey Jones is going to be in the 6th man of the year conversation. Definitely. Dalen Terry, man, I haven't heard of that guy's name in a while. Kevin Herter, he's out. He's out well. So, Siobhan Carter. There you go. There's the Bulls. And then we're going to go to team stats really quick. The killer, bruh. And I checked Wasser when it was an awesome comeback. I didn't even check that. Giddy watching. Yep. Giddy watching. Giddy. Dark is implying that Maxey is the only talent. The only reason the Sixers make playoffs is because of the East. They are shooting 40% from 3. Giddy been balling. Josh Giddy, man, he's in the top 10 in MVP conversation. We're going to be talking about that more in the pick and roll at 6 o'clock Eastern, Wednesday nights now. Blaze, hopefully you feel well enough to be there. Not going to toot my own horn too soon, but I really like what we built. Just got to keep the injuries under control. It will be okay. The thing with the Eastern, hold on. Why? There we go. I was just like, for the Chicago Bulls, this East is very unpredictable. Let's go with that. Everyone says that the East is bad. Everyone is saying that the The East is not good compared to the West, and that is true. That is true. The Western Conference is so competitive, like it's not even fair. If you lose one game, you could drop from the second seed all the way to the seventh. But with the East, it's like you got a couple of hidden gems on certain teams that can help them bounce up or bounce down. Look at Ryan Rollins, right? Ryan Rollins for the Milwaukee Bucks has been absolutely killer. Has been absolutely killer for the Milwaukee Bucks. And maybe that could save from Giannis leaving? Maybe. I don't know. But Ryan Rollins is becoming that team or that player for the Bucks. Orlando's offense is struggling. Yes. They're not looking good. They still got to gel. They still got to find their pieces here and there. Atlanta Hawks right now, they got Trae Young injured. He's out for a little bit. Porzingis is in and out. Atlanta Hawks, I had such high hopes for them, but this goes back to the preseason game when I was streaming with Rios about the Rockets and Hawks. The Rockets or the Hawks had all their starters in, except for Porzingis. I don't think Porzingis was playing. Porzingis was in and out, but the Hawks couldn't even beat the Rockets' second and third stringers. Let that make sense. Let that make sense. Eagles, that makes sense for the Eagles, not so much for the Sixers. Uh, Sleepy, yo, where have you been? Congrats to your win. How you been, man? I'm shocked to our first start, that's for sure. I was expecting this faster start. I'm telling you, with the Bulls, dude, with the Bulls, it's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting when it comes to the what did I say? For the Chicago Bulls, it's very interesting because once the players come back, Kobe White, Zach Collins, are they going to ruin what you guys have there right now? Are those guys going to fit and keep the chemistry going? Because Kobe White, he might have an ego. Kobe White might have an ego because Josh Giddey, this is Josh Giddey's team now. Said and done, this is Josh Giddey's team. But Kobe White might be like, you know what? Hold my beer. Hold my beer and watch me take those over. Kobe White could be that guy. He could be that guy. Is he willing enough to take a backstep role and let Giddey sign? Yeah, you've been busy with work. I know. And you watch the Locale Universe. Believe me, I know you. I know you. Trae belongs with the Wizards. Trae, man, no, I wouldn't say Wizards. I can understand what you're getting at. Trae needs a team with more spotlight. Trae needs a team to show, or needs a team where they can showcase his skills even more. The Wizards are a good fit. They're a good fit, but I feel like with his skill set, he needs like a brighter spotlight. I know, right? It's gonna be tough. Call to bring those guys back to. It's gonna be very, very tough, man. Very, very tough. Yeah. I wonder how Gooley feels about the win. Sleepy Angels, do you know how Gooley feels about the win? I gotta ask him. I gotta say, you know what? I'm gonna DM him right now. Let me do this real quick. I just DM'd him. Yeah. All of the wannabe Currys could be on the Wizards. Yeah. Yeah. LaMelo needs a better team. Everyone knows how I feel about that. Everyone knows how I feel about LaMelo. Yeah, I just did. I congrats him on the win. I just congrats him on the win. I'm sure his blood pressure was up too. I know I was in the first half, like, what the hell are you doing here, right? Yeah, congrats him on the win. So yeah, we got 15 minutes left, and then at 6 o'clock, guys, I'll be live for the Pick and Roll podcast on the Hardcore Sports Network with me, Blaze, Radio, and Rios. When the Jets Fans podcast will be live at 6, and then I'll be live again at 7 for the Sixers and Cavs. Trey can have his 30% shooting games all he wants with the Wizards, and those fans will be good with it. The Wizards fans are pretty much like, hey, we'll take anything at that point. They pretty much given up. They're like, hey, we'll take you. Can you save us from obscurity? Telling you, man, I would not want to be a Wizards fan. I would not want to be a Wizards fan. That is for sure. Let's see. The fans are lining up for Nico Harrison's autograph. That is honestly funny. They have a very, very bright future. Very, very bright. Jordan Poole graduated from the Wizards. Jordan Poole, whatever happened to him? Like, dude, like, what happened to him, man? But, guys, the Sixers, total collapse, total embarrassing. But again, try not to have any expectations for this team. Because if you do, I feel like, yeah, he was punched a while back. Cameron was good. Yeah, the Pelicans, man. They won without Zion. I got a hot take about the Pelicans. I'm not I'm not the Pels in a graduation. Hot take about the Pels. Tune into the pick and roll. I'll tell you my hot take. Tune into the pick and roll or watch the Mitch Coxey show on the Hardcore Sports Network. So, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. Hot take about the Pelicans. True. That is definitely a hot take. I just like their name, mostly Pelicans, very scary bird. It's funny because Blake is like, I hate the name, and he loves the name. Unless he's being sarcastic. I think you're being sarcastic. So, yep. Make sure you guys tune in for the pick and roll. LOL, Dubin. Pels are softer than bird shit. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Alright. We're just gonna keep the chat going for a little bit. I think I said everything I needed to say. Kenny Smith is signing a deal with ESPN. To have him call games and appear on First Take. That's kind of big. That was my hot take, damn it. That was my hot take. You stole my thunder. Am I one? Pelicans, I don't know what to say about them. What's the ESPN? Yep. Apparently, guys, Kenny Smith is signing a deal with ESPN. Have him call games and appear on First Take. All right. So there's that. What about the Thunder? Right, okay. Science should go back to eating. Yeah. Yeah, you stole my freaking thunder. I hate you for that. Damn. Alright. Alright, so the vote is here on top of the chat. Yeah, Cameron. Nobody stays in Memphis. You have a question in it? Okay. So, the vote, you guys are more mad at Joel Embiid than Nick Nurse. You guys are more mad at Joel Embiid than Nick Nurse. Understandable. Understandable there. Understandable. What's your idea, Cameron? Four games? I don't know. I don't know. Think about it. I'll think about it, Cameron. But yeah. All right, guys. I'm actually gonna end the stream here. I gotta get ready for the pick and roll at 6. So I'll catch you guys later. I know you're trolling. The thumbnail when they're yeah. I'm done with Lumen, man. Come on. I know you're trolling, but you're very bad at it. All right, guys. I'll see you guys at the pick and roll in exactly 38 minutes. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Being more than Embiid is giving Nurse a pass and vice versa. I'm more mad at Nurse than Embiid. I'm more mad at Nurse than Embiid. You know what's funny? As soon as you say that, I think of that clip now. Every time you say that, I think of that clip. Alright. We're all mad at PG. We're all mad at Paul George. Just for being there. I am not. He's just injured. You can't do anything about it. Alright. I'll catch you guys at a pick and roll at 6 o'clock, guys. See you guys at a pick and roll. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah. It's deeper than that. You can't blame Kyle Lowry or Eric Gordon or Drummond. You can still blame Drummond, but you can't blame Lowry or Gordon. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock for the Pick and Roll podcast. Peace, guys.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different?